Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is Country Conversations with Diva D, and this is going to be my episode recap of Love and Marriage DC. Yeah, I'm looking for DC, aren't I? Yeah, Detroit. Starts with D, not Detroit. Love and Marriage DC. Now, Carlos King on network, I don't know who it is, but y'all looking up. Because it could have been simple that this show had a good lead-in. It does not have a good lead-in. What the hell? Bell Collective or Love and Marriage Huntsville or Love and Marriage Detroit should have been this show's lead-in. You let Love and Marriage Huntsville lead in Detroit, go off, come back on, and leave this show by the wayside. It is weird as hell watching this show for 2B. I have really missed them. I saw a couple of interviews with Winter and Ashley. And first season, I started out really disliking Ashley. But then I realized, hey, she kind of blunt and forward like me. So, anyway, I think it was because how they were treating Winter. So, if Winter has moved past the child, let's keep it going. Because it seems like Winter and Ashley have formed a better relationship than she and ERANA. And ERANA was supposed to be the nice one. Okay. So, and I still like ERANA, by the way. But, she's still good to Barbie, I guess. But here we go. And the gutter Barbies have disbanded. Okay, well, the episode opens back up with the argument that almost turned into a fight. And CARMEN is there. Baby, when I tell you I can't stand that blue-eyed demon. CARMEN, no ma'am. Joy, no ma'am. Cliff, no ma'am. Maybe that is why they can get their, footing on this show, because they keep involving CARMEN from their show Ready to Love. Get CARMEN off my screen. Quick, fast, and a hair. She is not a real friend to the show. Let's let Black's wife be the real friend to the show. I don't remember what her name is. It's been so long, and I'm not going to try to look back at this episode to find out. We're going to keep it pushing. Okay, because Joy has a problem with her as well. Joy seems to be the common denominator. Joy is not bringing joy to this show. I couldn't stand on Ready to Love. Too male identified. She just zeroed in on Cliff, and then the way they treated that young lady, I can't remember her name, at the end of the episode, as if he wasn't really feeling her at all. He gave her the impression that he was, and you can't fool me, because I'm looking right at the damn show, okay? And it would have seemed that with her eyes looking back at the show, she would have seen Cliff, giving her some attention. But no, not Joy. Sitting there talking, he ain't never want to. Let me talk about this show. Anyway, I'm going off the dome. I'm not going to rewatch it because I'm so irritated at the timing, okay? So this episode is still at Christmas, right? Christmas of 2022. Foolishness. Straight foolishness. So, Joy and Ashley are trying to get at each other, and it's pretty clear to me that ERANA is trying to break up this situation. But Tracy, I've always called Ashley Tracy. She looks like Tracy to me. Does she look like Tracy to y'all? But anyway, Ashley. It's clear that she's trying to break up the fight, but that's not how Ashley sees it. She sees it as a interference of some sort. And ERANA is trying to tell her, I'm trying to break up the fight. I'm trying to talk to both of you. Oh, it was a problem because in her home, ERANA runs to Joy. And that, my friends, is the bottom line. And that's where she tore her draws with Miss Ashley. And she took the D off of friend. And we're sitting up here thinking they're running in the same circles, but apparently they're not. Now, Ashley says she never worked out for the Real Housewives of Potomac, but I'm thinking that Winter or ERANA would. Put that on your mind, Bravo. Put that on your mind. Don't bring, the one thing you don't do is bring Monique's ass back. You can leave her over there. And that's one part I'm with Giselle on. Moving right along. So Joy goes straight home and tells her big husband, okay? So he's supposed to intimidate little pint-sized Quick over there. So he's intimidating pint-sized Quick. So they decide to go out and do like the men do and try to resolve issues with the women. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. It's always the women who are overly emotionally have a problem. Okay, so Cliff was, now this part I agree with Cliff on. You know, how you gonna tell me that you brought me into a situation when I'm unknown? And Cliff waits till little pint size wait till he get in confessional and says, well, you know, I'm not feeling this whole situation because I am DJ Quick. Okay, and I'm well known. Now the only DJ Quick that I knew before this show was over on West Side. Over there. The one that sang tonight. That one. Okay. That's the only DJ Quick I know. And I thought it was him moved to DC and married and settled down. When I first found out DJ Quick was going to be on the episode. But then his name is DJ Quicksilver. And apparently, let me just say, he is well known in the DC DMV area. So I can't, you know, knock him for that. And I bet you any amount of money, Cliff and Joy, being from that area, knows DJ Quicksilver and his wife. Come on now. That's how I'm going to put it. Because what we have to understand is a lot of these reality stars are well known in wherever they're from in the surrounding areas. We're not going to keep taking that away from them, because what we're going to do is say, not going to do is keep saying, well, we didn't know them. We didn't know them before the show, blah, 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 and use that as a did. It's not right to use it as a did, because clearly DJ Quick is the man in his area. And some people are big where they're from and make a lot of money being big where they're from and famous where they're from. It's just what it is. I had to learn that the hard way about a guy here who played professional baseball. He comes home and he gets whatever the fuck he wants, but he's not, just majorly known. Like, he's not a Derek Jeter. But when he comes home, baby, they give him parades and throw confetti at him and all that type of shit. So that might be the type of situation that DJ Quick is in, and I don't have a problem with that. Okay, so we have Winter and Yusha. Winter and Yusha are moving forward with their relationship. Everything's looking good. She's thinking about introducing him to her family. And this is what the problem is. They're not doing it. These are two grown-ass adults. Almost dating 6 months, I think they have. Been spending the night over each other's house. Baby, y'all better get it popping. Y'all grown. Okay? Y'all talking about y'all gonna do it the right way and the Bible way. Okay. See how that work out. You better get it popping. I mean, that's just my recommendation, child. Them people in the Bible doing it. And doing it well. How you think they populated the earth, allegedly? That's not, that's neither here nor there. I'm not a Bible person. And I'm going to keep 100 with that. Not saying that I didn't read the Bible. I read the Bible, but I don't take any stock in what's included into it, okay? I don't follow it, period. And I sure wouldn't be sitting up there falling in love with somebody and then not getting it popping, okay? But anyway, Winter says that they're not going to get it popping, but she did admit that she told him that she loved him. Oh, sucker now. She done went around there and told the man he loved him. And what did he say? I appreciate that. Girl, when a man say he just appreciate that and he don't tell you he love you back, red flag. Red flag. So Ashley and ERANA decide to meet. and they get into another argument about whose side ERANA should have taken. Now, I agree with Ashley when she said that, child, let me tell you something. I can do accents, and I can do a lot of imitations, but I cannot catch that DMV, straight across, catching Ashley or ERANA's accent. I could just, glean in on some words. So I don't say you and merch. But it's not gonna be like I can't get the cadence where I can do each one of their voices. But anyway, the point is Ashley is telling her that you should have checked on the person whose house this belongs to. And then ERANA's like, well, it was so much chaos in the house. What was I supposed to do with all that chaos? You, again, check on the person whose home it is. Now, like I said, I agree with Ashley on that part. But ERANA comes back and says, I'm just trying to concentrate on breaking the fight up, and I'm not concentrating on who's who. I'm just trying to, separate you guys, which everybody can see that except Ashley. I mean, it clearly looked like to me that she was just trying to separate. Not like she was choosing side. In confession, Ashley is very upset with her because ERANA said she could have left. And then Ashley said, in confession now, no one was stopping you. But she didn't say that at the dinner meeting or whatever, or the lunch meeting. And so Ashley goes on and say, well, she has a problem when people put their hand in her face. I don't know many people that don't. And then ERANA's like, well, you know where that came from because I just told you were doing too much. And they played a playback of her saying that she was doing too much. And Ashley's like, were you doing this? Oh, that was hilarious to me. It was. And you doing too less. That's a good one, actually. So they both admit they have tempers, but Ashley has a point again. She did tell her to put her hand down several times. I don't know what it is when people put their hands up on people's faces and they tell you to move your hand or put your hand down. What is the problem with putting your hand down? Not admitting that you have a temper, whatever. Both of you were going back and forth. ERANA said, well, I have a temper, but I didn't know ERANA's temper was to the point where she couldn't, calmly figure out the situation or resolve it. I knew Ashley was in that point, when she gets over the top. And I thought that they had a good balance. But, sometimes when you don't like a person who's in a friendship, because Ashley clearly does not like Joy, it's going to go to that situation where you want somebody to choose. And I hate that on these reality shows when they start doing that. It's so damn immature. So when they both admit they have tempers, and Ashley was like, well, you should have just did what I asked you to do and kept your hand down. And then ERANA said, you think I would listen to anything that would come out your mouth? And the episode ends there. And for this to be episode 2, what is this? My TV says season 3, episode 1. It's not. It's season 2B, and I don't know what episode it is. But anyway, it says stop being petite, which what they trying to say, stop being petty, making a play on words on the petty. But episode was too good just leave in the bag like that. It was a decent, solid episode. I actually can give it out of 5 stars. I can actually give it a good solid 3 stars. And you sitting up on this, and then even though I like Detroit, I'm not gonna lie, I did like Detroit. I like Detroit better than this season of The Marriage Huntsville. But that's not the general consistency. That's just my opinion. I enjoy Detroit. So, because I love me, you know, I didn't like Christina because I thought she was a mean girl, but I liked Christina for the show. So I ended up liking and enjoying Christina. Okay. And shoot, um, the husbands weren't bad to look at on that show, if you know what I mean. And I'm not talking about the Doc's husband. I ain't talking about him. His whining ass. I'm talking about the other two. Ryan and Running or whatever the other one name was. But anyway, the point was this show shouldn't have been put on the back burner. I don't understand it. I guess I never will. I had been asking for it way back 5 months ago when I first started my channel. Shout out to me for starting my channel. And it's growing. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That was the end of the episode. I don't have anything else for you on this one. Come on in. Please check out my Love and Marriage DC recaps because I'm going to recap the show. I'm not going to drop the show. I don't drop shows in the middle of them. I stuck with Basketball Wives. I can stick with this because I love this cast. And again, I do hate that they put it on the back burner. But with that, I'm going to close. And I'm going to chuck up as I do. Deuces. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video. This is a good show. This is the show for Besides Bell Collective, in my opinion. Oh, by the way, I loved all the confessional looks. This is just a little piece added on. You know, I just could do a quick fashion recap. I loved all the confessional looks except Reynolds. It's for me. I'm not a feathers person. But Reynolds' faces are always giving, honey. That face card never declines. But Winter and Ashley in their Winter White, baby, they looked fabulous. And then Yusha and Winter in their confessional looks with the red, A+. Okay? And that's the end of that. I just wanted to throw in that I was looking at the outfits as I was taking my pips.